Lawrence J. Ellison was born in the Bronx, New York. At 9 months, he contracted pneumonia, and his 19-year-old mother gave him to her aunt and uncle in Chicago to raise. Lawrence was raised in a 2-bedroom apartment on the city's south side. Until he was 12 years old, he did not know that he was adopted. His adoptive father had lost his real estate business in the Great Depression and made a modest living as an auditor for the Public Housing Authority. As a boy, Larry Ellison showed an independent, rebellious streak and often clashed with his adoptive father. From an early age, he showed a strong aptitude for math and science, and was named Science Student of the Year at the University of Illinois. During the final exams in his second year, Larry Ellison's adoptive mother died, and he dropped out of school. He enrolled at the University of Chicago the following fall, but dropped out again after the first semester. His adoptive father was now convinced that Larry would never make anything of himself, but the seemingly aimless young man had already learned the rudiments of computer programming in Chicago. He took this skill with him to Berkeley, California, arriving with just enough money for fast food and a few tanks of gas. For the next 8 years, Ellison bounced from job to job, working as a technician for Fireman's Fund and Wells Fargo Bank. As a programmer at Amdahl Corporation, he participated in building the first IBM-compatible mainframe system. In 1977, Ellison and 2 of his Amdahl colleagues, Robert Miner and Ed Oates, founded their own company, Software Development Labs. From the beginning, Ellison served as chief executive officer. Ellison had come across a paper called A Relational Model of Data for Large Shared Data Banks by Edgar F. Ted Codd, describing a concept Codd had developed at IBM. Codd's employers saw no commercial potential in the concept of a structured query language SQL, but Larry Ellison did. Larry Ellison and his partners won a 2-year contract to build a relational database management system or DBMS for the CIA, the project's codename, Oracle. They finished the project a year ahead of schedule and used the extra time to develop their system for commercial applications. They named their commercial RDBMS Oracle as well. In 1980, Ellison's company had only 8 employees, and revenues were less than $1 million, but the following year, IBM itself adopted Oracle for its mainframe systems, and Oracle's sales doubled every year for the next 7 years. The million-dollar company was becoming a billion-dollar company. Ellison renamed the company Oracle Corporation for its best-selling product.
Oracle went public in 1986, raising $31.5 million with its initial public offering, but the firm's zealous young staff habitually overstated revenues, and in 1990 the company posted its first losses. Oracle's market capitalization fell by 80%, and the company appeared to be on the verge of bankruptcy. Accepting the need for drastic change, he replaced much of the original senior staff with more experienced managers. For the first time, he delegated the management side of the business to professionals and channeled his own energies into product development. A new version of the database program, Oracle 7, released in 1992. Even as Oracle's fortunes rose again, Ellison suffered a series of personal mishaps. Long an enthusiast of strenuous outdoor activities, Ellison suffered serious injuries while body surfing and mountain biking. He recovered from major surgery and continued to race his 78-foot yacht, Sayonara, and to practice aerobatics in a succession of private jets, including decommissioned fighter planes. In 1998, Ellison and Sayonara won the Sydney to Hobart race, overcoming near-hurricane winds that sank 5 other boats, drowning 6 participants. Ellison is a principal supporter of the BMW Oracle racing team, which has been a significant force in America's Cup competition. His yacht Rising Sun, over 450 feet long, is one of the largest privately owned vessels in the world.
Larry Ellison, family. Ellison has been married and divorced 4 times. He has 2 children, David and Megan, from his 3rd marriage. Despite his personal life, Ellison is known for his dedication to his work and his significant contributions to the technology industry.